Hi, we are Coralee and John. We would like to share a series of miracles.
We were visiting our kids in Boulder, Colorado for Christmas. One morning, we left with our daughter Jody for an appointment and to meet her husband for lunch.
As Jody drove her very large, heavy family SUV onto the road, we started to feel the winds. Jody had to hold tightly to the steering wheel. Two semi-trucks were laying down on their sides in the grassy meridian areas. The opposite lanes of the divided highway were backed up for 3 miles in a matter of minutes. At this point, cars started driving across the meridian towards us on our side of the highway. People began to drive erratically as if in survival mode. No one knew what was happening. In the midst of this chaos, Jody was able to take an immediate exit off the highway towards South Boulder.
I called Michael, who had been supervising a construction work site in Louisville, to tell him not to get on the blocked highway. We finally made it to the parking lot for our appointment and the restaurant, but we couldn't open the car doors because the winds were so high. The windows at the nearby grocery store had already been blown out from the winds, and there was glass everywhere in the front parking lot. We found a relatively safe spot to park and were then able to open the car doors. We went into the restaurant where the employees had to hold the glass entrance door to keep it from breaking, and we met up with Michael. Through the windows, we could all see the fires. The flames across the valley were 30 to 40 feet high and spreading without any chance of containment. Within minutes of our arrival, the restaurant had to close down. We decided to seek shelter in Michael's relative's home somewhat close by. We drove in 2 separate cars, John with Michael in his truck and Jody and I in her big car.
Michael and I drove to a nearby ridgeline to see if his construction work site was still standing. As the truck stopped momentarily, I looked out to see a line of fire moving across the open hillside about 400 yards from a group of homes at the edge of a small development. Only minutes later, as the truck moved and stopped again, all those same homes were now on fire. The smoke plume in the air was thousands of feet tall, and the entire valley below was hidden by dense smoke and plumes of fire.
The 4 of us safely all arrived at the relative's home, and we started watching the unbelievable TV news of how the 2 large areas of Louisville and Superior were engulfed in flames. Knowing our grandkids were at home with the babysitter, all 4 of us realized we had to get back to their house in gun barrel. That's when this human crisis moment really hit us. It was now a total apocalyptic experience. As we drove through mostly abandoned streets, power lines were on the ground everywhere. There were no lights in any businesses and no one was outside. The traffic lights, stop signs, and trees were swinging so fiercely we were concerned about driving near or under them. We stopped to avoid another car, and all of a sudden, a huge metal dumpster came rolling across the road right in front of us. Had we not had to stop, thousands of pounds of metal would have slammed right into us.
We finally made it back to their house safely. At their gun barrel home, you would never have known about the destruction fires in South Boulder, Louisville, Superior areas. There was no wind, smoke, or fire. In 8 hours, the fires destroyed over 1,000 homes and 6 major businesses. 37,500 people were evacuated. Tens of thousands of people were left homeless, and the damage totaled in billions of dollars.
Today, it seems we were there to witness the incredible protection and guidance that Sri Amma Bhagavan make available to all the participants of the 81,000 Deeksha Yajna program. Throughout the entire experience, while everyone around us and our family members had expressions of fear and confusion, we were calm and unaffected. Our minds were completely quiet, and we were able to watch and support everyone.
Thank you for this miracle.
Thank you, Bhagwan.
Thank you,
very
Amma
much.
Bhagavan. Thank you.